guys doing out there? I'm Dick.
I'm Dave.
And this is Comic Blender. What we're going to do on this podcast is basically talk about comics. Things that we thought were good, things that we thought that weren't so good. We're going to start the show off with our 3 picks, stuff that we thought were exceptional this week, better than everything else that was coming out. We're going to talk about stuff that's coming out the following week as far as merchandise and clothing and whatever, comics, so on and so forth. Then we're going to have Geek of the Week, which is a funny little segment we're going to have. And then right towards the end, we're going to have Complaint of the Week, which is my personal favorite. I guarantee it's going to be a lot of fun. We're talking about things that we obviously were subpar. But let's go ahead and get the show on the road. Let's start with our 3 picks of the week. Let's get Dave on his first. What was your first, Dave?
Well, my first pick was New Avengers number 23.
Good choice, good choice.
Now, recently we've been seeing a lot of art hopping on this title. For instance, in number 21, we had Chaykin grabbing the pencil on this.
Yeah.
But good riddance to him for what he did to Hawkgirl.
Yeah, bad artist, good writer.
Yeah, and at number 22, we had you.
And that was you? Why you?
Yeah, why you? That was really cool because, you know, he's awesome, but then again, he needs to go ahead and finish Ultimate Wolverine Hulk. Finally, we have Copiel taking up the pencil on this one.
House of M.
He's doing a really good job, and accommodated by Brian Michael Bendis. And
also House of M.
House of M. I mean, you can't go wrong, can
Yeah.
you? But surprise, surprise, I pick a Civil War tie-in.
Yeah.
For all of y'all who have been following it, Luke Cage just recently went along with the Resistance. Also, well, without a doubt, who's going to be following that but our cover cutie, Spider-Woman.
Yeah, you got to have a female in there somewhere,
Yeah,
I guess.
it's nice. It's really nice. You get a little taste of some Nick Fury in this, so it's a really energetic issue. So go ahead and do me a favor, pick it up. What was your next one? What was your first one?
Oh, my first one is going to be 52. It was a fantastic title. It's 16 weeks in. In this particular issue, we have Teth Adam, a.k.a. Black Adam, and then we have, what's her name? Adriana Tomaz, a.k.a. Isis. And what's interesting about this particular issue is the fact that we get to see Black Adam smile. And like really smile, not like a smile like I'm in a psychotic murderous rage kind of smile, you know.
That's nice.
It is. I will
cool.
admit that's pretty good. You know, Black Adam would definitely be on the Resistance if there was a civil war going on. But it's really, really good. In this particular issue, we have him. I don't want to spoil too much, but we have a lot of love stuff going on in this issue. But it's good love stuff because it's Black Adam and it's weird. You're looking at this just like you're discovering like a new species or something, you know. And then we have the whole Marvel family showing up in there, which is kind of unexpected. Also, too, in you know, going on the little sub-story, we have Ray Montoya, the former detective, with a question. They're trying to stop a bombing that's going to be happening here, and they were just put into the Kahndaq jail in the issue before. Main reason why I really love this comic is we have 4 separate writers writing at the same time. We have Mark Wade, we have Greg Rucka, we have Jeff Johns, and we have Grant Morrison. Also, too, we have Keith Giffen doing the art layouts, and then we have my man J.G. Jones, who did Wanted, doing the covers with Alex Sinclair, you know, his Jim Lee's little buddy. So it's a fantastic comic. I can't make a complaint. It comes out weekly. I can't ask for much more. So that's why that's my first pick. Dave, what's your second?
My second pick is another Civil War tie-in. It's Wolverine number 45.
Yeah.
Now, if it weren't for Civil War, I probably wouldn't have picked this up because I'm not really a big Wolverine fan. But they make it really good because Guggenheim's writing and all-star art by Humberto Ramos. It's a must-read. For first reason why it's a must-read is because Tony sends Wolverine after Nitro. You might remember him from the Stanford incident, and became a mass murderer on TV. It was awesome.
Yeah.
But, you know, if you're thinking that those are the only 2 people that are out for Nitro's blood, you're dead wrong. And guess what? It's Submariner. Because if you remember in Civil War number 1... Yeah, surprise. If you remember in Civil War number 1, you saw Namoretta being the first victim from that awful explosion. But Neymar's freaking choice in this, I have to say. I mean, his royal demeanor really shows through well in this story. So, I mean, then also you have Iron Man, then is a nice fulcrum for the storyline. A cool use of his scuba armor, if that's what you want to call it. But, you know, then you get to see Nitro getting a little taste of what he deserves in this one.
Good.
So, I mean, don't pass it up. You got to pick it up.
Yeah. You know what? The art's really, really good on that too. With,
Yeah,
Humberto Ramos, man, that guy
like
is
I
just.
said, all-star,
his exaggerations are just sick, man. I mean, that guy just draws. I don't know how he does it, but it's really, really good.
It is.
My second pick of the week Wonder Woman.
Oh, she finally showed up.
Finally, you know, where were you? You're here now. It's a fantastic comic. We have Heinberg obviously writing it. We have the Dodsons doing it, Terry and Rachel. I really can't say too much about this comic because you kind of have to read it. I can't. It's going to be kind of spoiled if I say too much. Yeah. But this particular issue, it's a little slow at first, and it finally picks up. You have some really surprising guest appearances, people who are dead and people who are alive. It's still a really good comic. Issue 1 was a fantastic start, and you were thinking that issue 2 is maybe not going to be that hot, but it was fantastic. You have Giganta in this issue, which she has a little surprise of her own. Wow. We have Cheetah in there who has a surprise of her own. So this issue was just nothing but a surprise. And sure enough, on the last page, surprise. Of course, it's another surprise. So it's a really good comic, and that's why I'm going to pick that for my second pick.
What comes as no surprise is the Dodsons' chesty women in this book. It's awesome.
You know what? You know what? Actually, that's what that is.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah,
we got a cat black cat poster right there. It's all busty. That's good. Yeah. So that was my second pick, Dave. What's your next one?
Well, here at Bob's Comics, I'm the local speedster fanatic, and it wouldn't be right if I didn't do a review on Flash number 3.
Yeah.
It's in the middle of a story arc called Lightning in a Bottle. Danny Bilson and Paul Demo are tag teaming the writing chores on this one, and Carl Kirshner's guest arting, if that's a word, artist on this title. So, I mean, it has a cool manga-ish style. It's really easy on the eyes, and I kind of wish he was sticking around for it, but we are going to get Ken Lashley coming back for the next issue in number 4. But the deal with this book is Bart is picking up the reins of the Flash after the incident in last season's Crisis. Yeah, issue 3 shows off some cool abilities like running up walls, running through walls, putting out fires with hyper speed. It's really cool.
Yeah, and like all without a cosmic treadmill too.
No cosmic treadmill on this one.
Cosmic treadmill, zero cosmic treadmill.
Now in issue 1, Bart's friend Griff is caught in this explosion at Star Labs. Which ends up leaving him with some abilities of his own.
Yeah.
Now, it may be possible that the explosion and Bart tapping into the Speed Force for the first time in over a year had something to do with his powers developing.
Yeah.
Also, once he has these powers, he chooses to go out and attempt to be a hero when he more or less looks like a villain.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's good stuff, man. Good things are on the horizon for the Flash title, so it's always a fun one to pick up.
Yeah. Well, my third pick of the week and the final pick is going to be Walking Dead. It's still going really strong. This is issue 30. Here, you're left on the last issue with this massive cliffhanger. You didn't know if the governor of that crazy town had actually found out about the prison, if he actually knew its location, and so you're left thinking, oh my God, they're gonna find everybody in the prison, and they're dead. They're all dead. Because if you read the last few issues, you know exactly what I'm talking about as far as just a Coliseum fighting and zombies eating stuff and Rick getting his hand chopped off, and we all know what's happening to Michonne. That's not really cool, but we're having a lot of really interesting stuff happen in this particular issue. We have obviously Robert Kirkman doing the writing.
God, he's everywhere, dude.
What's the name? We have Charlie Adlar doing the art, who I think is doing a really good job. So the comic is what in this particular issue it settles what happens in the last one. You know whether or not he knows about the prison. So I liked it because it finally put my little weary head to rest. Is basically the only way to put it.
It's always cool to see like a black and white title do well.
Yeah,
not many of those titles are really as popular as this one, so it's really sweet.
And there's a lot of zombie books too.
Yeah.
And a lot of them are really bad.
I think this is the only one I can really tolerate.
It's like zombie book, buy me. It's like, no, this book is really good. So that's my third pick. But let's go ahead and move on to our next segment. This is going to be called Cover of the Week.
Cover of the Week.